Welcome, Urban Crofters. It is great to have you here, and I am thrilled and delighted to welcome Marcus Nelson, who is the vicar of St. Mark's Gabalfa, one of the other four churches in our ministry area. So, great opportunity now for us just to hear a little bit from Marcus. And so maybe we start with your family, Marcus, in terms of...
Yeah, it's good to be here. Well, it's lovely to have to be able to taste this good coffee. I've heard such great things about it, and it has exceeded all expectations. Yeah, I'm Marcus Nelson, married to Della, who's from South Africa. I'm from Northern Ireland. You can tell that already. Mm-hmm. And my wife's from South Africa. We have four children: Bethany, Noah, Elijah, and Jethro, who are 12, 10, 8, and 6. So we're busy. I have no hobbies or no sort of like I have no social life or no hobbies at all.
And well, I think you're homeschooling, aren't you? So that intensifies.
Yeah, well, we try. Yeah, we try to. Yeah, we do our best. Yeah, we try to. But yeah, no, it is great, and there's a great like sort of network of others around Cardiff that we're kind of slot into, and we had a sports day last week, which was great. So we were able to take part in that, and the kids had a great time. I was beaten in the dad's race in the end, which wasn't so good, but apart from that, yeah, it was a good time. So yeah, we do, and we enjoy it, and it's really great.
Fantastic. And maybe, Marcus, you could say a bit about your life so far in terms of like, you know, jobs you've done and places you've been and churches you've led. And
yeah. And a good old memory lane. Yeah, where have I been? So we've been in Cardiff for 3 years. Or maybe I start at the other. Should I start at the other side? It might be more interesting. So born in Northern Ireland. Near like the Mourne Mountains. Anybody knows them? The Mourne Mountains they're famous in Northern Ireland. They're not famous outside of Northern Ireland. Sort of like a strong Christian family, as there would be more in Northern Ireland, and then became a Christian when I was quite young, actually. In fact, it was one of my earliest memories. It was just as like a little boy of 4 asking Jesus to come into my heart, even as a little boy. And then went to university, grew up in the church, went to university in Belfast, and then went to work in a church in London for a year, and then from there went to work in another church in Devon, so rural Devon, in the middle of nowhere, and then went to study for training for ordination in Oxford, and then was in Plymouth for 4 years, was in Bristol for 3 years, and I've been in Cardiff for 3 years. So kind of moved all around, never done an honest day's work in my life, and sort of been all over.
Brilliant. Excellent. So great to hear a little bit about St. Mark's, and there's another 2 churches as well, aren't there, associated with St. Mark's. So can you explain to us a little bit about the ministry set up there? And
Yeah. So we have St. Mark's in Gabalfa, and then we have Heath Park, which is sort of not too far. It's quite close to the hospital. It's probably the biggest sort of landmark. And then we have St. Philip's in Tremorva as well. It's busy. There's a lot going on. In normal times, there'll be 5 services, across the 3 sites, and we have a strong vision of getting to know Jesus, loving him more, helping other people get to know him, becoming more like him, which is exciting. And we're finding there are profound opportunities at the moment. As I'm sure you're finding as well, amazing opportunities to be able to share him with people on the outside that haven't come to know him yet, and draw them into the church family. So we've been able to. During lockdown, launch like a number of quite new things, just responding to practical needs, spiritual needs around us, and to be able to kind of reach out to the community in that way. So it feels like an exciting time. Mm-hmm. There's a lot happening, and we're just sort of looking forward to the future.
Brilliant. Yeah. Anything you can say in terms of what we can pray for, and projects coming up, challenges ahead? How can we pray for?
Oh, you're kind. Well, your prayers will make all the difference. We're trying to 2 weeks time we're going to do a filming project, and we're going to like spin off that good old word hiraeth, the longing for home, and just try to do it in a way of reaching out to the people of Wales and saying like, where is home really, like the home that we really want to go to. So we'd value your prayers for that. Mm-hmm. And then we're continuing to we collect food from about 50 supermarkets across Cardiff each week. And then we distribute it 3 times a week, just free, just give it out for free to people that come along and stuff. So, and that's been hugely encouraging. We've seen a lot of people coming in off the back of that, but it'd be amazing, just for more conversations, more relationships, and being able to draw people more into church family life off the back of that. And Yeah, just for ourselves, you probably would feel this at Urban Crofters, but there's just a lot of low morale. Really, the energy's quite low. People are tired, and we want to sort of move ahead, move forwards. We want to share Jesus, but there's been a lot of bereavements, a lot of suffering, a lot of pain and hardship. But just for those that are struggling in those particular ways, your prayers would be so much valued.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'd love to. Yeah. And we're thrilled to be joining with you in this ministry area. It's great to be, part of this together. Have you got any thoughts about the ministry area and what this might mean?
Hey, oh yeah, no, we're hugely excited as well. It feels like the beginning of an exciting new chapter together, doesn't it? And what we can do together is so much more than we could ever do by ourselves. So we're really excited about that. And just having been here today with you, being able to taste this coffee, being able to go inside the church building, that's been really encouraging. And yeah, I mean, right across, like, not just the communities that live in this sort of central area of Cardiff, but, with those that are maybe moving in, perhaps refugees, asylum seekers. There's a large number of people coming from Hong Kong in sort of coming months. Possibilities with them, university, hospital, Welsh government, schools. There's profound opportunities for collaboration, working together. So we're very excited by that and looking forward to seeing what we might be able to do together.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. Marcus, thanks so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.
Great to have you here.
It's been a pleasure. Well, thanks for this coffee, and hope to see you and our friends at Urban Crofters again.
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Will.